I wanted to talk about this issue, and I wonder, let me try to set it up. So I told, I don't know if you guys got the chance to listen or watch the video that I put in the group chat a couple of hours ago. And if you didn't, that's okay, because not everyone looks at their phone constantly like I do. But there was an interesting kind of drama in, is it gay if I call it like our realm of the internet, like our friends, our worlds, like we're all fighting the same fight. So I feel like I notice when people that I care about and respect are involved in like some crazy drama with people that are just trying to take them down. So basically, how do I set this up? So Eric July, friend of the show, been on the pod, super cool dude. Basically, like someone had him on his show, this guy, what the hell is his name, Jody, and the whole idea was like, oh, you're here because I'm gonna call you out for basically sticking up for Ryan Kinel, because Ryan Kinel from Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic put out this, review of Batman, as he does, because he reviews movies and games, and that's their thing. And he basically had a qualm, like, I can understand how someone who is looking at life through like a kind of, I want to see everything in a racist lens. So this guy Jody and his like squad of goons, I guess, were like determined to view Ryan. Goon squad were determined to view Ryan this way, because Ryan said, "Oh, I can't help but notice, but most of the bad guys in this movie are white, and there's just like all these." He said something to the effect of like, and his words were twisted into like, there's too many good black people in this movie. And he didn't mean it in that way. Like, he did a whole video even explaining it. But it was like, basically, and then Jody and his goon squad tried to have Eric on and like do this big "I'm calling you out" thing. And it basically, it was interesting. It was interesting because I'm gonna just bring him on because I think he can explain it a little bit better than me. So we have an unprecedented male guest here to mansplain this recent drama. Welcome to SimpCast, the first ever man, Eric July. Hello.
What's good? How y'all doing?
Hi.
Hello. Hey. You're drinking so much water, Eric. Oh my God, you must be nervous.
Apparently that means I'm nervous when I drink water. So yeah.
Is this the first man we've had? I mean,
yes,
Blair, but so this is like the first man with that long hair. No wig. Yes.
The first male identifying.
Gotta put on lipstick.
Male.
Eric,
no. Okay.
Nah.
So Eric, I think I did about an F- in explaining this situation. But if you could pick up where I left off and just kind of what you think these guys were setting you up for, where do you think they were coming from? Because I feel like it's interesting to get into the psychology. And I'm so happy that you recorded this whole interaction yourself, because a lot of these guys, like, were you expecting them to come at you with a whole group of people? Did you think it was
that part I didn't know. I knew that he was going to that he had sent that link to me, and I was like, okay, I'll jump in. But it wasn't until someone sent me the YouTube alongside that Streamlabs link that I saw that it was a group of like 7 fucking dudes that were going, that I was, I guess, entering in on their show. I wasn't familiar because I didn't know them like that, so I wasn't familiar with all of that. So I was like, all right, I'm not stupid. I'm going to go ahead and go live on my side. So we'll have my, my perspective certainly on that. And yeah.
Right. Was it like an ambush, or am I missing?
It's hard to, I think they do that show, whatever it is on Friday nights that they do that show.
Friday Night Tights?
No, it's not Friday Night.
No. Oh.
It was the guy's name is Jody or whatever. And I think they always do that show. But yeah, he was, long story. I mean, you broke it down pretty much as what it was. It was just, Ryan does his video, he's getting death threats and all of that because he essentially said that, the only morally good people aside from Bruce and Alfred in the movie were black, and all the pieces of shit were all white. And he said that's right on the nose for what Hollywood is. And I did a video basically explaining, talking about it, of course, explaining what was going on with that, because he was getting at all the death threats and all that. And yeah, that was basically all that happened, where I was saying that was a rather mild take to warrant such a response from weirdos on Twitter, but such as Twitter. And apparently guys took offense to that, and apparently they tried to angle it like, oh, it's this black guy that is defending the white man, all types of dumb shit that those types generally go and do. So I had told, because he had that guy there had did a video basically saying all of that shit. So I was like, all right, I will have a conversation with any of you people. That's fine with me. And then he had tweeted at me, said, come pull up or whatever. So I got in, and yeah, that video that y'all saw was what happened. Of course, it didn't work out like he wanted it to work out. But yeah, that's long story short what happened.
Without knowing
you play
anything
the
about
video?
this man, I was like, out of the gate, I was like, he is just exposing his insecurities like right
100%.
and left. Like, first off, he made so many attempts to try to get something over on you. He was like, at one point he was like, where are you from? Like, he needed you to come from like a really bad neighborhood for you to be like a legitimate a black person. I don't know what his goal was there. He's like, oh, all right, moving along. And then he was like, how many employees do you have? He was trying to shame you for having a studio in your house. Like, it's somewhat better to have a studio outside of your house.
Yeah, the IKEA thing. That's the one thing he tried to. It was weird, man. He was just grasping for straws. Like, that was one of the more bizarre attempted insults that I had ever heard.
Isn't that what rich people want? Their own studio in their house?
Yeah,
that's
like
the goal.
So, and I didn't learn more about the guy until after the fact, but apparently like that's not even a brag as far as what he's doing. He lives in like a shithole apartment, and that was someone else's like apartment or something that they ended up decking out to have that I guess that studio where they do that show, which isn't even bringing the numbers to warrant such a, I don't know, off platform sort of studio anyway. So yeah, that was what that was. It was a weird thing because he was trying to insult me. He said, oh, well, you got that for $30 at IKEA. And I was like,
oh my God.
Like, okay. I was like, I didn't know that, but are you trying to insult me for getting a sweet fucking deal? Like, what the fuck is
I know, what the fuck?
So yeah, I didn't know what, but yeah, it did go according to plan. And this is obviously when I recorded it from my end. Which y'all are watching.
Do you know how I found this video? I just put in egg shaped in the YouTube search bar, and it was the second video that came up after a description of Jeffrey Epstein's penis.
Nice.
Checks out.
And I don't understand. Like, maybe these men were all here for moral support for this man, Jody. There was like 8 people in the studio.
From my angle, which is what I saw there was those 2. But if you look at it on his shit, it's like fucking 4 of the dudes that are around as well. It's like a total.
Is that how they do their show, sitting like that? Because that's a terrible angle.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
and the
they
mics
really need to change it up,
especially when you built like he is. It's a terrible angle for sure.
Yeah, it's a weird setup.
Right.
I kind of like your setup better.
Yeah, the one in my house that apparently I'm not supposed to have. But yeah, that was there's a video that kind of summarizes that. I'll show it. I'll put it in the private chat so you can, because it summarizes, because this is like a 30-minute conversation, Chrissie, that
you describe like you do the stream and like for about 30 minutes, like
so I'm gonna put this here so you can with audio if people want to know kind of what the know what happened out of that and the main highlights of that. They can see it. Hold on, I'm gonna
I felt sorry for him,
the
actually.
IKEA thing. Like,
do you want me to play a particular part of this, Eric, or is this just for me to put?
No, because I know Brittany said we had the audio. Like that right there kind of summarizes what the weird shit was, and I just sent it. I put it in the private chat because I tweeted like a little 2-minute video of like, hey, this is what happened.
Oh, this one is 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me dial it back. This is perfect. 2 minutes is perfect. Okay.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello,
Anna.
Anna.
Hi. So sorry I'm late.
It's okay. We're in the midst of
the drama
in our first ever male guest. It's very exciting.
Oh, well, hello.
Right in the center.
Okay, let me go. Skipping this. Okay, here we go.
Egg-shaped.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the skull.
No, that's not the one. I put it in a that was the one. I think Frank said the one that I had sent. It's like a Twitter post. It's in a private chat. Yeah, that was. It's only a 2-minute video.
Okay, this is perfect.
Is this your clip or is this like?
Yeah, this is a clip that we had posted on our end. Because again, nobody needs to sit through that whole 30 minutes of.
Oh, I sit through it.
Of that hell.
of goofball shit. So, but yeah, this is the. This the shit. Well, I see that anybody can sit up there and
Okay, can you guys hear it okay?
nah, it's called fucking hydration. It's called hydration, and by the looks of your out of shape fat
water
ass,
shaming
you probably need a little bit of that as well. Hey, you can get as many bitches as you want, homie. I'm married. How old are you bragging about getting bitches? How old are you? Was you raised by a single mother?
Yeah, he's bragging about getting women, and you're like, really? This is the thing we're bragging about? You know,
your father in your life? Is that why you brag about that shit?
About what?
Bragging about fucking bitches. How old are you? You probably older than me.
Did you just make a fat joke?
Me calling you fat is objective truth. You a fat motherfucker. Were you raised by a single mother? Is that why you brag about fucking bitches? Is that why you brag about fucking bitches? Is that why you? I'm married. There's nothing to brag about regarding bitches. Were you raised by a single mother? Were you raised by a single mother?
And he wouldn't. Did he ever answer you that?
Have you ever had a positive male figure in your life?
Which means yes.
Is that why you lash out like that?
Yeah. You can.
Are you in a studio with a bunch of fucking men at 10:30 at night? I'm in a house with a hot woman. Well, apparently, no, I mean,
Your wife came in.
Oh my god!
No, I was just arguing with some cat.
Oh my
who
god! Moral support.
Oh, you listen to it?
You're like, get in here. I need a hug.
He was. Yeah.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It'd be funny if she came in like head to toe.
Insulting me on my beard or bragging about getting bitches ain't gonna change. Yo, you fat. It's not even a. How can I call it a fat joke if I just say you fat, motherfucker? That's an objective truth. You fat. We got enough brothers dying from fucking diabetes and shit, man. Diabetes. You in California, you might get COVID, man. You got about 6-7 comorbidities, bro.
Oh, you didn't
like, come
have any
on,
of your
fix that shit. That's why his fat ass bringing up PB and J's. Look, man, if you want to know what type of food I eat to keep this physique, just ask me, man. I'm 215 in this physique, right? Like, mom, I'm 215 with this physique. This is, believe it or not, you see this flat? This is 215, bro. I'm just an athletic specimen of a man built like a goddamn tank.
Hands to him.
That happened because he had said something about, I see a PB and J or something like that, and I was like, I know.
What does that mean?
I don't know, because I do the studio out of my house. That's what he was saying.
But yeah, he's from LA, right? So
yeah,
him giving you shit for having a studio in your house, I doubt he could afford a house in LA. So instead, he's what you said. This is in his friend's apartment.
Apparently something like that. Like there was some, like, basically he's not spending a whole lot of money, and Fatal J actually said it's like on some welfare shit, like, which it wouldn't surprise me either, but either way he's not doing anything special.
Well, I wouldn't brag about like, oh, this is my studio. It's like, that's what, like, really instead of just convert your garage at this point, if you even have a garage. But you owning your own home, having your studio. I remember when we first met and you had like your pops on your wall and like you're like, I have so many posters, I don't know what to do. Yeah. So
much growth since then. And
he's like, just jealous. That's all it is. Him blaming like, oh, you're just successful because of Jeremy. And I'm like, I remember the first time I saw Jody.
I wouldn't even know Jeremy if it wasn't for you. Like, I know Jeremy if it wasn't for you. That was such a weird statement that he made there.
I know. No, he's just jealous because you know what? He has been biting Jeremy's ankles since, before even I was doing YouTube. So he's jealous because he's seen all these people get success, and he's just a bread tuber that's been trying to get into a fight with Jeremy so that he can get popular. Yeah, that's all it is. He tries to fight.
What is a bread tuber?
It's just when you start fighting with people, so that way.
I thought it was just somebody who eats a lot of carbs.
No. So it's like, say somebody hated you, Chrissie, and somebody did like a hate video on you, and they want all of your detractors to go with them, and so they try to get you to fight with them, so that way they'll get clout from you.
Wow.
That's all it is. Because I remember Drunk 3PO telling me all about him and how he was just like, yeah, this guy is just, on my ass like every day. He's just jealous. And I'm like, that's all it really is. Yeah. Did you watch Andy's video, Eric?
Andy Signal. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That's where, the video that they had did on me, it was him, fucking that Vito guy and the Jody guy. Like, they did that video together. And that's when I because I took, he mentioned me at that point, trying to act as if Jeremy's using me as some I don't know, shield, because again, I'm black or something like that. And I was like, Okay, that's interesting. So I did that video, and that's when all this whole kind of thing spiraled out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's
Is
where
this guy Jody? Is he trying to be in like the nerd, like movie review, culture review, like gaming space at all?
He's been doing that. He covers like movies and sports, I think, but
so he
doesn't get the growth that other people do. That's why he's going after Ryan, because what Ryan started like a year ago, and he's blown up. You know, so he's angry, and you see that from a lot of
about bitches then, and focus on his YouTube channel.
Yeah. Now I found out all sorts of stuff about the cat like afterwards, which it made, on a serious note, made a lot of kind of his reaction make a lot more sense of, you know, why he was flailing, why he was talking about the whole I'm getting bitches and all of that sort of thing. And it's a broken man. It's a fucking broken man. I almost started feeling sorry for the motherfucker, because apparently, you know, with him talking like that, apparently he had just had like a newborn. You know what I mean? And it's like this is a dude that's on some other shit to be coming out. He's older than I am. You know, trying to brag to a married man about him getting bitches and shit like that. That dude's too old for that shit, man.
Frank just sent this link. Andy Signor is a sexual predator. Your friend BJ TSW and others still associate with him.
I wouldn't go over this. So Andy got accused of, I can't remember if it was like his ex-wife or something, but he took this all to court and proved them all wrong. So all of this stuff I would just ignore.
Okay. All right. I don't know who any of that. You know what? I'm going to stop clicking on.
For once, I know who all these people are, and you don't. This never happens.
No, I love it. It's helping. It's adding a lot of context for this. And I saw your.
I was gonna say, I thought breadtuber, isn't that a reference to communism? Because they wait in line for the bread and they can't get it and they're starving, but it's like a cell phone.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I just heard that was a term for people that try to start fights with you.
I think your description's even funnier.
Diabetes.
Michael Solo, hell, Rippa, love watching Saturday Night SmackDown featuring you, an egg-shaped man. You destroyed him. It was awesome. Everybody went home happy. I am having a nervous drink in your honor, sir.
I wish I had a nervous drink right now. An alcoholic one.
But wow, finally a man on SimpCast. Yeah, a lot of people have been requesting. They're like, that's the only thing this show is missing, are men.
No, it's not. It's called SimpCast. We have plenty of men.
Yeah. Scratchpad. He was basically trying to score woke points by exposing Rippa. His studio is set up like a council. He thought he'd be giving Rippa a struggle session. Yeah, I recognized. Me and Frank recognized the brick paper, like the stick, the self-stick brick print paper he had on his walls there. That like they put up at cheap comedy clubs. I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, he said like a council. Yeah, that's so.
Well, I think on his show there's like different angles, but I guess when you go in through StreamYards, you only get the one. But I mean, his stream isn't up.
The setup was bad. You could see up all their crotches and like they have their pants on. I just saw a good angle. Just move it. It'll probably be better. Like looking. You know?
Nuts. My favorite part of the
trying
whole
to
thing
help him out. It's not a good angle.
Was when Jody got up and hugged all his power as if they accomplished something. Also, Mrs. Rippa seems classy.
Yeah, that was such a weird thing.
Bishop says, Rippa, are any of the Dark Souls sequels any good?
The video games, I would like to say that they are. It's a quiet taste.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, at any point were you getting like, what made you the most angry about that whole situation?
Like, again, I don't take this, despite what some people might think. Like, I don't really take this Twitter shit serious, like really internet shit at all serious. It's two rules. Number one, none of these guys are whooping my ass. That's the first, you know. So when someone is coming at me like very aggressive or talking all, I have to remember that. Number two, I'm dealing with intellectually, like these guys are brainlets. Like they don't know what it is that these guys are. They don't know what it is that they're talking about. But it's a high side, let's say, for it is what their audience is. So whether it be for a retweet, whether it be for a like, or in this case, whether it be for some like YouTube viewership or something like that, like at no point was I like mad or really angry. It was just a sad, like on a serious note, a sad, pathetic, like kind of broken man who tried to go this route to get on me about something that was just really a non-issue. And it wasn't like it. I think it would have been one thing if he comes into it like, you know what, I take issue with what it is that you said or something, and he kept it cordial. But it's funny, I was in like the whole backstage thing. And the Andy guy was on before I was, and he says, "All right, man, I'm gonna be back." What he said, something like, "I'm gonna send you a body" or something like that. So right out, like right out the gate, this dude is on some okay. I am not going into it with the intention of having some legitimate dialogue with this guy about these issues. At hand. I'm just going in there trying to attack.
Not a good faith.
Yeah, he's not arguing at all, and certainly good faith. And it just didn't work out for him. Like according to Social Blade, he's losing fucking subscribers to his channel that was already fucking dead. And you know, the guy's bragging about basically spending more in expenses for a channel that isn't even a quarter as big as mine. Like it was real stupid. Like I'm arguing with a brainlet, but it was certainly great for me. We made a lot of money that night. Spite funding, I guess, from people donating and really coming from his channel.
I think when you went on, he had like 60,000 subs, and as of today, I checked, he only had 59,000. Yeah, he's bleeding subscribers. He lost 1,000.
Was it worth it, man? Like, and again, for what? Like, at the end of the day, for what? Like, for trying to expose a bigger YouTuber? Like, it wasn't worth it.
And really, Eric, like, I appreciate how you handled that whole thing, because you were very humble and very, like, there were so many moments where you could have really made him feel dumber than he is. Like, you were explaining, like, you have multiple streams, you know, like anyone who's trying to be successful, you have multiple shows that you go on. You're like a frequent correspondent or a contributor to the Blaze. You know, there's the Geeks and Gamers stuff, there's all your own stuff, there's the stuff from Backwards, and like all the music industry stuff. So you have many avenues where people can find you. And that one moment where he didn't realize that anybody who's like a sign of success for a lot of I guess like whatever influencers, I hate that word, but like, is that you have a social media manager, that you have somebody handling the different platforms, messages, posting for you. And when you asked him, you're like, Jody, do you honestly think everybody, like including Kanye, is handling his own social media like just entirely by himself? And he was like, yes. And it was like, I was listening, I'm like, oh my God, so precious, this man.
Naive, man. That's why I call him naive.
Well, it was funny when he's trying to call you ignorant, and it's like, dude, you gotta be one of the most willingly dumb motherfuckers ever.
Yeah, because even like, remember, all of this came from like that video that I had did, breaking down all of what happened with the Ryan situation, where he lost it. I'm like, did you even watch that video? Like,
yeah,
commenting on, he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, what the fuck am I here for, dude? Like, you want to talk about ignorance? You're literally speaking out of ignorance, because you're speaking on something that you don't lack that you do lack the knowledge in regards to. So yeah, the whole deal was sad. It was just fucking sad. And I'm not one of those guys, and people that follow me understand this, that likes to get in that whole, all right, YouTuber versus YouTuber. Like, that shit's fucking stupid. Mainly because we can do stuff like this. So if there is at any given moment where we can have some like conversation, even if we disagree, whatever, then let's have it. But I don't generally like to get in those spouting matches with, you're gonna do a video about me on your channel, I'm gonna do a video about you. That's childish. Like,
back and forth.
Yeah, like I don't want to. I'm not that guy that likes to do any of this. So he walked himself into this, and it could have been completely avoided. At the end of the day, it could have been completely avoided.
Really?
Yeah, well, I don't know him or like his personality, but if he's smart, he should make a whole joke out of this and have like a show on his channel called the Egg Shaped Council or something. And he could just like fuck with people. He should turn it into a joke, like, all right, I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna do like something like that, and just turn it around. Like, just
he dies on this hill. Like, I put it in our group chat, but the video that Andy had up that he, then unlisted, like the first thing out of Jody's mouth is just like, oh yeah, Ryan Kinel's a racist. And it's like, and then they go on to talk about how Eric is just like the token black guy there that they use as like their shield. And it's like, you guys are fucking stupid. I mean, you're not first off, you're not part of the team, but also you're not the only black guy, or, I'm sure that there's black girls there too that they interact with. It's like, so just because somebody had an opinion of a movie that you don't like, that automatically makes them a racist.
Right.
Like, low keys are picking on you. Low key, they're picking on you because you're black. If you think about it, it's like, oh, you're the token. You couldn't be any better than just a token.
Right.
Kinda...
and that's what, and that was the point that I had made in my video when I responded. Like, a lot of these guys see, like, you would think, and me and Jeremy talked about that. Jeremy was like, yeah, I'm a high school dropout, and these guys talk about me like I'm I'm Lex Luthor, because they give this guy way too much power and way too much credit for some shit that he doesn't have any control of. Like, they act as if he's like he's the guy that's the grand, pulling out these grand schemes to make all of these different people of different races and all this, do all of this shit for him. But that really stems from the fact that these guys really, number one, only see legitimacy in white people, whether they admit it or not. That's just reality of what they have to operate upon, that assumption in order for this shit to make any sort of sense. And they really see white folk as superior folk. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
he actually said as much. He said, "Oh, everyone knows it. White people are superior." And
exactly. And I was like, God, you speaking for your fucking self, because at no point have I ever made that claim. I don't go around begging to be accepted by fucking white people. I don't go around begging for the resources and any of that shit. I think that is for losers. Hell, that's why I don't, associate with half of these fucking organizations and all of this shit that advocate social justice or whatever nonsensical term that they'll apply to what it is that they are advocating. But yeah, like it's one of those things where these guys, if Ryan, and this has happened before, right? Ryan has, because I make Twitter mad every other week, and I'll get a mob of fucking blue-haired weirdos fucking coming at me about calling me a transphobe or homophobe because of some slight light work take, right? and I'll do that. And Ryan has done videos and he's mentioned me or mentioned something, Jeremy. They don't look at it like, oh, well, he's defending black people or he's or something. They don't look at it like that. It's only when I do a video and I'm just simply mentioning what the hell took place. I'm like, Ryan had a mild take and these guys are reacting the way that they react. And it's, well, you're defending whiteness or you're defending white people or you're being used as a shield or something like that. And again, in order for that shit to make any sense, they have to assume that just because Ryan is white or just because Jeremy is white, they are superior. And that is maybe what they assume. I just don't agree with that. Not at all.
So there was a moment we found during his stream in Jody's chat. There was a moment where his whole chat turns on him and then he shits on all of his fans. And I think and now we can see the full view, the full squad. Jody is rolling deep here on this podcast where I guess
that's what I walked into.
He is flanked by masked gentlemen. I guess these two are in charge of keeping all the germs from getting to the people on the inside.
Can we just acknowledge that he was shitting on your studio when yours is far nicer than his? Like, come on.
Yeah.
This reminds me of somewhere I got fingered in high school. Okay, let's play.
Oh no.
It was actually in this studio. No, I'm gonna play
Black.com.
In my dreams. Let's see if we can watch the moment where his chat turns on him.
Well, you might want to change the thing so we can see the chat.
Oh, great idea.
On the screen, if you hover, there's a little rectangle on the actual video itself.
Yeah, go up to the video.
Jody lost.
On the right there.
L, big fat L.
The small rectangle. Click the small rectangle.
On the right.
That one. That. Click it.
Thumbs down when I said thumbs up.
There you go.
Oh my God, you're genius. Okay.
Jody's too emotional.
So let's see. This is real time chat. Okay.
Rippa's winning because his voice is calm and he sounds like he's logical.
Oh, that's
because you were yelling and then I said that.
Nice.
Hardest working chairs in the show business from Cecil.
Whether it's loud or it's whispering.
Y'all are
really winning because you come across better, bro.
Make that the
y'all have anger issues.
No, but I mean, you're not trying to sway him, but just
it's an echo chamber. I'm not trying to convince. Let me tell y'all right now, man. I ain't trying to. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Frank.
Most of y'all that subscribe to this channel is probably PC bozos anyway. Nerd, dweeb, snot nose, pieces of shit. And there's only about 5%. Of his audience, I'm being too nice. There's probably only about 2% of his audience out there that appreciates the real, and those are the ones that are going to come and subscribe to my channel. I don't give a shit about the rest of you PC trash nerd dweeb fans. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do.
This guy in the yellow shirt asleep.
YouTuber. Now cap away.
How is he calling other people?
Thumbs up this goddamn video.
$3.99 all day. What the hell? Come on, y'all.
I felt like he was yelling at me.
No.
Well, no, he said that in the Andy video. He's like, yeah, all of Ryan's subs are racist.
Well, he
and
just
like,
called his own subs no pieces of shit. That was impressive.
Hey, bro, but if this shit was
JC for life, right?
JC for life. 2000.
Well, he has his receipts. That's what he wanted, so he's got his receipts. There we go. Congratulations for him. Much success to you.
He's talking.
Let's continue to have the success over here.
He's over it.
Let's get everybody where they need to get to.
I like your style, bro.
That nigga was like the banana nigga on the bridge and Star Wars blocking.
No, it really is.
This shit. Drinking the water bottle. Number one, nervous man 101.
He can't remember the last time he had a bottle of water.
Yeah, that's why it was weird for him to see a man.
Here's what I will say. Everybody's probably thinking just because we're sitting here that it absolutely means we comply and agree with how he does every single thing that he does.
No, hell no. I'm always arguing.
That's not the case.
We disagree all the time.
He wanted to handle
this nigga all the time.
I let him handle it.
Do you be sucking? No, I don't. No, because you be on that bullshit.
His political audience. Look, nice masks, losers.
I hate how they're yelling across the room.
These were
y'all are some politic, Democrat, Republican. If you ain't independent, nigga, you ain't. At this point, if you ain't independent, you ain't in.
What do you think the average IQ of this room is?
It's below
libertarians. The fact that y'all out here picking a side, grow up.
That cyber shit you want to
grow up.
Wow, his squad doesn't seem as into it, especially this guy on the right here. He's like, yeah, just because we're sitting here doesn't mean we agree with everything he says.
These men want to take.
Yikes.
These
seats are going to be empty
the worst
next
part
week.
is the muffled voices through the masks. It just sounds so fucking pussy.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's because they're in LA County, so they're all paranoid.
Right.
So weird. But yeah, that's what like he comes in talking about, oh, I got all my guys. We came up in the hood and all of this shit. And I'm like, man, y'all like socially distancing and y'all got people with masks on your foot. Like, how I'm supposed to take some motherfucker talking all this hard shit, and that's the
but he's
the
scared
room
of a cold.
Yeah,
This comment is something I was going to bring up from Jonathan. Eric, tell these ladies about Jody getting mad about the term crackhead. So he actually, and I want to know what Olivia and Brittany think of this, because as women,
the other tokens,
as women, I like Jody was trying to make it seem like most people or everyone associates the word crackhead with black people, and I was like, who is doing this? Who is like, I was like, I associate it with white people. Like in New York City, everyone's bent over. Like I'm like, I said crackhead. I think white skinny white people that I walk over on the way to work.
Honestly, when I hear meth head, I think white people. When I hear crackhead, I think black people. But I still call everyone a crackhead.
I only think of meth white people. I don't know anyone really that does meth, but definitely no black people that I've ever seen.
I guess it depends where you live.
I call everybody crackhead, so
yeah.
If you act like a crackhead, you're gonna get called a crackhead. I don't think it's racially motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
He cracked out.
Well, according to Jody, it is. According,
he gave us some like
that means all black people when you say crackhead.
Yeah.
It's really reaching.
It's so funny when he gets all bouncy. Yeah, he did bounce. He did bounce quite a bit there. Yeah, he was getting out of breath just from arguing.
Who said it's the hardest working chairs and shows?
Yeah, so it's like, so he wouldn't answer any of your questions, and right, he was. I'm trying to make you feel like your studio was somehow, I don't know, less expensive or worse or less of a real studio. Yeah. He kept jumping around. Like when you would get him on one point, he would jump to something else. Oh, well, what neighborhood are you from?
Yeah, he would.
That fucking matters.
It was like he was just trying to insult me for like even something as silly as like he was like when we talked about the social media stuff and me obviously having people that help with my posting on various websites so it can get to my audience, and he's like, you don't got no employees, you got an LLC and all this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy going on
with
about?
Your payroll? I'm like,
yeah, it's like it's like it was weird, man.
Again, like that just shows the lack of IQ there, because it's like, dude, you probably do want to only have freelancers because you are wasting so much money on taxes. Yeah. And so like him just bragging and flexing about that, it's like
you
do realize YouTube's an LLC, right?
Yeah, he's bragged, but this is the thing. Like, even if we assume that shit was true, like he is literally bragging about being fiscally irresponsible because nothing that he's doing on that show, as far as the numbers that they are bringing in, warrants having an off-site property that he can have 7 dudes hanging. Which is why, again, people are telling us that one of the guys lives out of there, or they have lived out of it. This ain't like he ain't just like throwing money at that. Either way, if he was, he's not getting a good deal. You know what I mean? So he's bragging about having more expenses. This is why he pointed to that lamp, or that I guess that desk that I had back there. He's like, you got that that's $30 from IKEA. I was like, so you are, I guess, trying to insult me for having less expenses despite having a bigger following, therefore bringing in more money than you are.
He was trying to insult you for like the idea of living within what he thought your means was. Was like there was no good points in there.
I guess that's why I said he was broken, and that's why I called him a child, because that's what he was. Those were some of the most bizarre insults that I heard in a long time. And I'm 31. I know I ain't that old, but it's probably been since I was a fucking teenager when I literally heard someone say, "Yeah, I get more bitches than you." Like that it's been a while since I heard that, let alone from some fucking,
Well, it's easy to get bitches if you pay for them.
I mean, like, Rippa, you're getting one bitch probably more often than he gets different bitches.
Potentially. I mean, I don't know what the shit dude's on, but it's just weird for a grown man, one that's older than me, bragging to a married man about getting more bitches. I literally didn't understand it. But you got to kind of try to tap into that guy.
He could have been like, "Hey, my BMI is higher than yours," and he would have got you on that one.
Yeah, he would have for sure enough got me on that.
T-Max says, "Does Eric have simps too?" Yeah, Eric for sure has simps. JR here is simping for Young Rippa.
Shout out.
Crash Mono, gotta throw some simp bucks out there for Eric, representing peak male performance.
Peak male performance. That's an inside joke on last time I was on You Are Here, because I wear tank tops a lot. You see like my shoulder hair and stuff.
Gotta show off work.
The chat talking about it. About like me being hairy and stuff. I was like, all right, every time I come on You Are Here now, I'm wearing a tank top.
No, it works.
This is why you don't get the bitches. You show too much skin. It's scandalous.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's true.
Torgo the White, hail Young Ripper. That Jody beatdown was the funniest shit I've seen in a week. That boy was 100% egg-shaped. Moist king for life.
Man, he was shaped like an egg. So again, that's why he asked me about, because y'all didn't see the part where he asked me about like having a PB&J next to me. It was random. He was like, because he was saying, you're
sandwich shaming you.
So he was like, yeah, you got
He's hungry.
Right, you got a PB&J. I was like, yeah, your fat ass hungry.
That's You're like, no, dude, I don't eat peanut butter.
Yeah. I was like, I don't even eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But if you want to ask how I'm 215 and I'm maintaining this shape, just ask. But it ain't peanut butter and jelly. No, it's not.
What does that even mean? Like, why would he even say that?
That's what he's thinking about.
It's so weird to say. It's like making fun of someone like in grade school because they like got shoes from Payless. Yeah. Like he's like making fun of your table and shit. Like,
I remember in middle school, and I'll never forget it because it was traumatizing at the time. Like I was wearing a pair of like, I think they were Pumas. They were like the blue velvet Puma sneakers where you'd sweat or it would rain and it would turn your socks blue. Like it would like go through the sneaker into your socks. And I got so made fun of by the girls on the soccer team. They're like, "You don't play soccer. Those shoes for people who play soccer." And I like was so embarrassed I like didn't wear them again.
So sorry. Did that create like a complex for you down the line?
It did. I could never I could never look at soccer ever again.
I was just gonna say, how much you guys want to bet that he literally called his mom like crying, like, "Why were you a single mom? Why did you raise me?"
It could have been else.
Eric called me out, and I know he knows. Like, he's probably so proud.
How did he know? He could smell it on me. Lou DeMarzo. I'm just impressed. Jody's able to fit in those pants. Those pants were struggling. Those pants were waving the white flag the whole time. Those pants wanted out. Those pants were like, "Please just drop me off at a Salvation Army. I won't answer any questions."
See everything going on. It's just terrible angle. I just can't.
Darkest Soul. Jody borrowed MC Hammer's pants and filled them out. Lol.
Oh,
he did. Also, hi ladies. And what's good? What's good, Rippa? Hope y'all have a good evening.
That's good.
Kivo. Oh, thanks for the $50. Any man who has to brag about how many women he's supposedly been with proves that they are as deep as a puddle. Real flex
shit.
Is being good enough man to have a beautiful, strong woman to give herself to you for life. That's real. Mad respect, Eric. Woo! Kivo making monogamy great again. Wow.
Any dude that says he gets bitches probably does not. Usually they don't really have to say it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chrissie, you just got a $500 super chat.
What?
Yeah, everyone's freaking out in chat about it.
What? Who do I have to blow?
From Muhammad.
Muhammad, is this a typo? Is this? Are you gonna need a refund? DM me if you need a refund. If this was an accident.
Muhammad, shout out.
Muhammad, again. Please DM me to claim your nude photo. I think I owe you about
maybe
25 at this point. Sorry, I don't talk much. I support what I like. Great stream. Keep up the amazing work. This feels uncomfortable to me. I'm just like, damn. This is
Muhammad is like a Nigerian prince. Like
yeah.
Damn, Muhammad. I'm gonna send you some panties. I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed. I wish I could just keep that up the whole time. I'll go back to it. Damn. Damn, Muhammad. What the fuck? Are you single? Sorry,
I think
Muhammad
just is really liking Eric being on. I think that's what it is.
Whatever you like, Muhammad, we're gonna give you more of it. Josh Karushichi, Jody made declarative statements about his opinion that he expected to be taken as fact, and then declares you're disagreeing with him as evidence that he is correct.
Yeah, so stupid people often do.
Josh, looking fly as fuck in that hat. Look at that hat. Oh my goodness. Let's see if there's any more Eric specific. Scratchpad, get Young Rippa off this campus. Rippa has another stream to jump on. I think we covered all of the highlights of this drama here. But Eric, you were very cool, calm, collected. I think all he wanted was for you to flip out and like scream and lose your shit, and you didn't. And I think ultimately, like, even if nobody understands what's going on, they see you staying relaxed and calm, and he looks like a tool no matter what.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, he didn't really think that one through.
Oh no, clearly he did not. I mean, I think it went the complete opposite way of what he was expecting that it went.
I think he should make a joke. Seriously, he should have like the
because he's holding an L right now. Everybody's laughing at him on the internet, so he's got to somehow come back and probably just embrace. Maybe he should come out like a.
He on his Twitter, he was like flexing like he won, and I was like, bro, you didn't win.
And then he's getting ratioed on that post. Someone tagged me, and he's getting ratioed on that post like. The guy's delusional, or he's trying to speak it into existence, and I don't know, man. Guys, weird.
And I agree with Dan Halen. That dude Jody looks like a melting ice cream someone dropped on a chair.
On a sunny day.
You know what, Jody? It's March right now. You have time to get a summer body.
Yeah,